everyone, welcome once again to this channel. If you're a regular visitor on this channel and you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button and stick with me till the end of this video if you want to master or you want to know how to edit the background of pictures, how to remove background of pictures using just Photoshop. All right, so this channel, if you're new to this channel, just know that this channel is basically for graphic design. Whether you want to perfect in it or you're a beginner, you want a background knowledge on graphic design, that is basically what this channel is for. So kindly subscribe if you haven't and stick with me. Let's move. So at this point now, having installed your Photoshop to your system, what I'll do is that I'll have to import the picture I want to edit, the picture I want to remove the background. So just going to my files, and where the picture is, I can simply pick the picture. So the only thing I just need to do now, I'll have to search for it. This is the picture I downloaded, and I would like to remove the background for some designs and some edits. All right, so what I'll do here is the next tool I'll be using here is this tool that looks like this. So just selecting this tool, what I'll do, I'll just pick quick selection tool. Then I can increase I can just zoom this so that I'll be able to see what I'm editing. All right, so mind you that right now I'm holding the control key and the plus key on my keyboard to zoom it in. Then to zoom out, then I'm holding the control key and the minus key. All right, so let's move into what we have today, which is to remove the background of this. So the thing I'll have to do is that I just have to tap from these initial points. You can see that just hold down your cursor, your mouse, or just hold it down, your cursor, and make sure it covers this place. You can see that, and then from here you have to do the same thing, apply the same thing. As you're shifting it, it will be making this edit, and as you're moving down towards the background, this particular thing will be happening. So at this point, I would like to zoom this so that I'll be able to see what I'm working with. You know, it's looking too far, so I can just zoom it in, and you can see that this part was not properly cropped out. What I'll do is that I'll still apply the same thing. Just hold my cursor key, and what I'll do, I'll hold the alt key at this point. That's what I'm holding now, plus your mouse key, your cursor key. That's what I'm doing now, because you notice that as I'm holding the alt key now, this point is changing to negative. But let me just stop holding this alt key. You see that it will change to plus sign. You've seen it now. So this negative is just like the opposite of the positive one. It will help to select this part which you are not able to select. You see that most of them are being selected now. So the next thing I'll do is I can just use this particular key here to move up and to move down to see the particular things that were not selected and select them. So at this point here, you can see that there is a sort of mistake here, so I can just reselect it using the same method like this. Then I can scroll down and check in some other parts that were not properly selected and select them. So at this point, I think everything has been selected like this. Everything has been selected. So what I'll have to do is I can also zoom it out. I can zoom it out like this. Then I'll tap on this my interface here, this surface here. I can just right click here. Once I right click, you see that there are lots of options that will just appear here. What I'll do is that I'll select layer via cut. That is to cut the main picture from the background. Once I select it like this, you see that there is a layer that was cut here. Okay, let me just go back to what I did before. I can just press Ctrl Z to go back to what I did before. You see that as I went back, this second layer that appeared here went back too. So what I'll do is that I'll have to do the same thing here at this point. Alright, so you can see that under this part we have only the background here. So just watch what I'm about to do here. I'll just right click on this background. Once I right click, you see that a lot of options will appear here. Then I'll choose layer via cut. Once I choose layer via cut, notice that there is another layer that has been added here, a background plus this layer. Let me just remove this background, for example. Let me just mask this, for example. You see that the background has been removed. This one is for the picture. The picture has been separated from the background. All right, so this is basically how you can remove background using your Photoshop. I can just mask this. Can just mask this.